Hello there and welcome to Local for Leeds. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United and George. Welcome along to the channel. For those who are regular viewers, welcome back to the channel. What a disappointment it was, wasn't it, on Saturday? A 5-1. 5-1 against that lot, you know, absolutely disappointing, disgusting performance from Leeds United, wasn't it, on Saturday, to open the season with a 5-1 defeat. Well, it can only get better from here, and positive as well. Last time we went to Old Trafford, of course, we conceded 6. So, you know, we're moving in the right direction, aren't we? But anyway, you know, that's done and dusted. Let's not speak of that anymore. You know, we're here to preview the Leeds United against Everton game. For any new people watching this channel, thank you very much for joining me. You're very welcome here. Drop me a comment. You know, how excited are you about this game? Are you going to Elland Road? You know, your score predictions and all that lot. If you're of an Everton persuasion watching this, again, you're very, very welcome. Thank you very much for joining me. Drop me a comment in the comments. Like I say, just saying how you're going on Saturday, how excited you are, what do you think the score's going to be. Hopefully your team will be on the losing side. But, you know, let's wait and see. But, yeah, we're here to preview that. And if you wouldn't mind, like I say, I'm on the road to 200 subscribers. Click that subscribe button and like the video and all that kind of stuff. You know, it'd help out to grow the channel and grow the community. So let's get into this preview then. So Everton then, Leeds fans at Elland Road. Well, everybody at Elland Road, you know. Let's see. I think this is going to be a good game. I think, you know, and for anybody who's going on Saturday, let's keep the energy up. Let's not get a negative atmosphere in Elland Road. Let's, you know, even if we concede early, let's get behind the boys, whip up the atmosphere, get the songs going, intimidate those Everton players, make them feel like they don't want to be there, like it's you know, like it's an atmosphere that they just want to get away from, and make them, you know, just suck that ball into the goal. I'm sure they will on Saturday. I'm pretty confident we're going to win this game. Suck that ball into the goal, you know, and just get behind the boys. Don't get negative if we go a goal behind early on, or, you know, things don't go our way. Just get behind them, because we've waited so long to get in there. There's no point in being negative once you're there. So just get behind them and, you know, create a party atmosphere, and I'm sure we'll win the game off the atmosphere alone. For me, I think we will. You know, we're good enough to compete and beat Everton. The both games last season were very, very close. Obviously, Rafinha with his spy was, you know, he put us 1-0, got us that 1-0 win with his first goal for us. What a goal it was in that maroon kit. What a kit that is. You know, and the second one at Elland Road, it was 2-1 win for Everton, wasn't it? But it was very close. I seem to remember second half we had the majority of the play. Rafinha got another one against them that day as well. It wasn't to be, though. We lost 2-1. But you know, they are very similar sort of teams for me, and it's going to be a much closer game than it was against Man United on Saturday. That is for sure. But yeah, I think, you know, looking at our team first of all, and then I'll go on to speak about Everton just briefly, because you know, I won't predict the Everton lineup, but I will have my thoughts on Everton and then go for my score prediction and all that stuff. But, you know, my predicted lineup for Leeds has to be Meslier, Firpo, Strout, Cooper, although they didn't play well obviously against Man United. It was a terrible. Strauch in particular had an awful game for me, but I think he will keep his place. I don't think Robin Koch, who again didn't have a great game in the CDM role, but I think it'd be Strauch and Cooper with Elland on the right. I think Phillips will play. It was criminal for me I don't know why Bielsa left him out. You know, you hear reports of him coming back into training after the Euros overweight. I'm sure he's not that much overweight, but he's such an important player for Leeds. And why did he leave him out? I have no idea. You know, for me, he has to start on Saturday. He's pivotal. We know this. He's pivotal to stopping and opposition attacks and starting our attacks. We really missed him on Saturday, Robin Koch, and you know, and all the other lads. They could not get a hold of Pogba or Fernandes. Phillips in that game at Elland Road against Man United. in April, wasn't it? That 0-0 draw. He pocketed Fernandes and he didn't give him an inch. You know, and it was just all over the place on Saturday. Phillips, to me, I don't know why he didn't play him. I'm pretty sure he'll be starting this one though. Then we'll go into Harrison. For me, it'll be Dallas and Click in the middle. Right, it'll be Rafinha with Bamford up front, obviously. And in the lead up to this one, fantastic news, wasn't it? That Bamford signed a new 5-year deal, a massive deal for him. Congratulations to him. That'll take him well into his 30s. And I believe that he will end his career at Leeds United. I do. And I'm all for that. You know, he had a great season last season. Very unlucky not to find himself in the England setup, wasn't he, for the Euros? Obviously he didn't, unfortunately, but I'm pretty sure I'd be given a good season this time. I'm sure he'll break through into that England squad. But yeah, hat-trick Bamford, fantastic. Let's have a good season, Paddy. And let's celebrate it with a couple of goals. That'd be nice. Just one would be nice, wouldn't it? Just open your account for the season. Because he, like many of them, the attacking lads, was anonymous at Old Trafford, wasn't he? We all know when the service isn't provided to Bamford, he does go missing a lot. And it was one of them games on Saturday, wasn't it? Let's hope for a better one this coming Saturday against Everton. So, yeah, that's my predicted lineup. I do think that Rodrigo will be dropped. You know, with a balance of Click and Dallas, I do think it gives a bit more balance to the side. Dallas will maybe a little bit more defensive. Click can, you know, go forward a little bit more. But let's wait and see. I'm hoping, obviously, like we all are, for more from Rodrigo this season. He was, again, anonymous at Old Trafford, wasn't he? But let's wait and see what Marcelo does. A word on Everton then, Rafa Benitez. Let me know, Everton fans, what you think of Rafa. Obviously, has your perception on him changed, given that 3-1 opening day win? Are some of you very against him still? We saw those banners when he was being appointed as Everton boss, that he wasn't welcome and all that kind of thing. Me personally, I think it's a great appointment. You know, he's got Premier League pedigree, knows what to do in the Premier League. He's won trophies. Wherever he's been, he's won trophies. He's had a good career, and for me, it's a good appointment. He'll steady the ship a little bit at Everton, who you have to say had a very disappointing end to the season, finish to the season, and ultimately finish, because they finished in 10th last season. Below us, you know, we finished 9th. They were 10th under Carlo Ancelotti. You would have expected a lot better. Ancelotti has jumped ship and gone to Real Madrid. You can't really blame him when Real Madrid come and knocking on your door. You've got to take that opportunity for a second time for him. But yeah, for me, Everton, they'll have a good season. I think they'll finish kind of lower, you know, mid-table, innit, really. Not upper mid-table, shall we say, maybe 8th, something like that. I think they'll finish. Which will be a good season, really, I think. It's a bit of a rebuilding process for Everton. Looks like you're bringing in a few younger players in the squad nowadays as well. Up-and-coming players. You know, for us, it's a good job. James Rodriguez and, of course, Moose Keane are injured on Saturday, aren't they? But for me, they will force Moose out of Everton come the end of the transfer window. It doesn't look like they're completely happy there anymore. James Rodriguez hasn't really worked out for him at all in Everton, has it? There was excitement, obviously, from their fans when he joined there, and rightly so. He's a good talent, but he hasn't really worked out for him in his career for quite some time, really, now. Obviously, with Ancelotti going to Real Madrid, does he want to stay in Liverpool, you know, past another few weeks or whatever? I don't think he does. I think it's the same with Moise Keane as well. Obviously spent the time at PSG, didn't he, last season? He's come back. I don't think, personally, he really wants to stay, having sampled the PSG team and everything. Did all right there last season, but if you can keep hold of him, you know, he is an exceptional talent, and you know, he might do very well this season for you. But let's talk about the players that you do have. Start 11 is very, very strong. Barring for me, Pickford. If Pickford's in goal, you've always got an opportunity to get a result. He always has a mistake in him. To be fair, many keepers do, but you know, for me, Pickford shouldn't be England's number one. He's a different player for England, but he shouldn't be England's number one. He's an average goalkeeper for me. You've always got a chance as an opposition fan, as an opposition player, for a goal, for something to happen against him when he's in net. But you've got Deange and Coleman who like to get forward, don't they? And, catalysts to attacks. As the fullbacks are nowadays in the modern game, they generally are more involved out in attacking options, in attacking play than they used to be. But the midfield is strong for me. You've got Allen next to Decore. Decore for me is a fantastic player. He's a really, really strong player. Got a goal, didn't he? Opened his account on Saturday. But yeah, for me, he's a great player. For me, I think definitely one to watch. Real engine on him, hasn't he, and everything like that. But Alan next to him they're a good pair for me. They're a real good pair. I like that centre mid pairing. To be honest with you, it works well. So they'll be building their attacks. They're a good strong pair. And then you move in. You've got obviously Townsend was a summer signing. Again, it's a good quality signing that. For me, not perhaps the most attractive one for Everton fans in terms of some of the names I know that you were being linked with, but he was a free transfer, wasn't he? Bags and bags and bags of Premier League experience, and he'll get you goals. He'll still get you goals. He's a good player for me, and I think that was a very shrewd kind of signing by Rafa, really. And then you've got Damari Gray, again a player who kind of lost his way a little bit. But in this team, I think he'll do well. Obviously, you've got Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin at the top of the pitch. Both of those players are very, very exciting talents. Calvert-Lewin had a great season last season. Richarlison has played all the way through the summer, hasn't he? Started the game against Southampton, obviously, as well. And, he's played all the way through for Brazil, Copa America, Olympics, and now he's no rest for him at all, but he's such an important player to Everton, and it'll be excellent to see that Brazilian matchup with Rafinha on Saturday as well. Both fiery characters, aren't they? Both, full of quality and skill, and congratulations as well, of course, to Rafinha for being called up to the Brazilian squad for their upcoming World Cup qualifiers. I think Richarlison is in the team. Well, I'm pretty sure he's in the team as well for that one. So excellent stuff. Really looking forward to the game. But I'm going to go with score prediction of Leeds United 3, Everton. I'm going to go 1. 3-1. I'm going to go with Leeds on Saturday. I just think with the fans in, it'll make a massive difference to Leeds United. Just give them that massive boost. I know the fans can sometimes be, get on the backs, but this one I don't think they will. Like I say, I think everybody will be working together. Everybody will be encouraging the lads, encouraging them onto those 3 points. The boys will be buzzing to get back in front of the fans at Elland Road. It's going to be a great day. I think we'll be well improved from Saturday at Old Trafford, and I believe that we're going to win. Like I said, leave me your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Thank you very much for watching this one. I'll be back maybe with my match review. Let's see what I think of this one. Hopefully I'll be looking at 3 points for Leeds United. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me, marching on together, and as always, I will see you on the next one.